Hello Whalers Nation and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. As you can see, we are coming to you live from the turf fields here on Nobadeer Farm Road as we welcome those Spartans from St. Mary's in Lynn, Massachusetts, just underway here. Happy to have you along. Here I am, Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler Sports here in the NSC on YouTube. And of course, we are live on channel 1072 as the Spartans will try and chase it down here on defense. Over to the Whalers come in at 3-4-2 after a tough 2-1 loss yesterday to Sandwich. The Spartans defeated Bishop Fenwick earlier this week to move to 4-1-1 on the season. They play out of the Catholic Central Conference, as it will be a free kick here upcoming. Of course, we'll get to our sponsors and underwriter here, but do want to thank the Nantucket Golf Club. As always, they do a fantastic job of supporting our live broadcasts here and have made the students of Nantucket High School a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have obviously continued those efforts through their support of our live broadcasts. Again, I want to thank the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation and all of our business and friends of NCTV supporters. Nice intercept there by the Spartans. Good defense and another near steal as the play continues here near midfield. And the Whalers a little short-handed here. They are out with the services of senior Gabby Nikolova, Maya Johnson, Sutton Lebrecht, who unfortunately drew a red card yesterday under some dispute, but she is not playing today. And Dylan Damian also not on the field for the Whalers. So a couple of JV players coming up. We'll see Rosie Sullivan, number 48, and I believe number 38, Perry Devine, one of the captains of the JV squad. Action continues here as the Whalers intercept the pass. Amelia Fernandez passes across as the Whalers try and advance here on the Spartans defense. Sprint along the right side. And a battle in the far corner. And looks like the Whalers, thought they had a corner, but it will be the Spartans throwing it in. So a little back and forth here early on. Just underway here from the Nobadeer Fields. Nice steal there as the Whalers look to advance here. It'll be Harper Lebrecht taking the corner kick. Of course, the daughter of head coach Doug Lebrecht in his fourth year now at the helm, assistant coached by Mary Ard and Boris Nikolov. Whalers unable to do anything with the corner. Emery Bouchard able to get to the ball there first. And get to advance and quickly put it into the corner. Ruby Stedman, number 18, unable to keep it. Poked back. So it's head coach Patty Curran, Samantha Charist, and I got to give a shout out to Cam Cotter, who helped us with the opposing lineups, the team manager. She's got much better handwriting than I ever would have had, so thanks very much for getting us set up. And hopefully there's a few folks watching from just outside of Boston there in Lynn, Massachusetts, as their Spartans take on our Whalers. Looks like another advance, as the Spartans have had a nice possession here. Still no score. The Spartans were able to beat Bishop Fenwick 3-1. This one advances all the way back to midfield. Spartans are there. Cam Dunn, one of the captains. Molly Bedell in the way of that one, but good defense here as a deep ball advanced. And the Whalers able to get to it here along the sidelines, advancing it up. Amelia Fernandez unable to control. Nice passing by the Spartans as they get it in advance, and that'll be an easy play for Madden Myers, the Whalers goalkeeper. And she'll put it in play here along the side, over the head of the Spartans player, Fernandez. And Harper Lebrecht able to get to it. Emery Bouchard plays it deep. And oh, that's got to be a foul, but no whistle, as apparently the defender got to the ball first. And it'll be St. Mary's to toss it in. We're about 7 minutes into the first half here. No score from the Nobadeer Farm Field. St. Mary's advances it in. Sprint for the ball. Crossing pass goes in and shot over the net. Wow, nice opportunity there. Good hustle by the defense, but there was an opportunity there for the Spartans to score. That was a good crossing pass. The shot went just over the crossbar as Madden Myers was there, but a high shot would have gotten over her. So the Whalers a little fortunate there early on here, 8 minutes in. Advances up to midfield. Poked away there nicely by number 19. That's Elsie Lukens, I believe. Whalers, the Spartans defender over the head here. Poked away. And unable to keep it in play was number 11 there, Maeve Cohen. So it'll be a free kick for Madden Myers coming up from the goalkeeper.
Laura, drop off of it. Laura, drop. Find your home.
Play continues here at midfield as St. Mary's has done a good job of keeping possession here and recovering quickly. The Whalers have only had really one opportunity, a corner kick on the offensive side of things. The Spartans already have a shot on goal, a good opportunity on a crossing pass that just went over the top. Intercepted there at midfield. Whalers on the advance. That's Chelsea Gross. She gets it back. Oh, good defense as the Spartans force another quick turnover. And advancing quickly is number 21, Cam Dunn, one of the tri-captains for the Spartans. And that's got to be a foul there as the feet got tangled up. Emery Bouchard, unfortunately, just a split second too late. So the Spartans will have a free kick in a dangerous position just outside the box here. Whalers got to get in position here to try and defend this free kick. It'll be Fiona Dunn, I believe, number 3, up for the Spartans to put it in here. It's an interesting formation, a little split. Shot goes just wide of the net. Good spin on that one as Dunn spun it wide and quickly put in by Madden Myers. Whalers advance, but the Spartans are there to intercept. Again, they have had good possession of the ball. Whalers played just yesterday, so hopefully that won't come into play here. Off the defender, and that'll go out of bounds. It'll be St. Mary's to throw it in here. Good toss as Spartans get it right back. Here's Dunn. She'll take a wide pass. And the Whalers are there to break it up momentarily. Chase down. Nice spin move to avoid the defender initially. And stays with it. Dunn still got it. She'll shoot. Just wide of the net. Nicely done by Mad Myers to let that go out of bounds. She'll have another free kick. First substitute in is Molly Bedell, or another substitution in. Molly Bedell, number 14, will come in for the Whalers. And Bouchard takes a seat. Intercepted by St. Mary's, but that pass goes out of play once again. And the Whalers will put it in, another free kick, blasted ahead. Chelsea Gross gets to it, but again, St. Mary's able to snag possession. Headed straight up into the air. Oh, and a collision. That'll be another free kick here just outside the box, right in the center. As the Spartans keep the pressure on here. Still no score. Again, thanks very much for joining us here on the NSC on YouTube and locally on channel 1072. It'll once again be Fiona Dunn to put it in. Looked like the foul took place a little bit closer to the net, but let's see what she decides to do here. Shot goes well over the... Oh, just over the net. Actually, it looked like it was well over the net, but it sort of just held up there, and Mad Myers had to dive up ahead, up top, and nearly tipped it. But the Whalers, again, fortunate there. Another couple good shots by the Spartans on goal. They've had a couple of opportunities on free kicks that have sailed just wide and just above the crossbar there on that free kick. Whalers possession here, and Chelsea Gross up ahead. And off the Whalers as the kick blasts off number 23, Chelsea Gross there. And once again, it's Cam Dunn able to control it. She finds another white jersey as Hunter Lebrecht tries to get in the mix, and the Whalers do gain possession. Far side of the field. Here's an advance by Nantucket. Shot goes in. Easy save there made by the goaltender. I do not have the name of the goaltender. We'll try and find that out here shortly for you St. Mary's folks, or if someone wants to chime in on the live feed. Still no score. About 15 minutes into here to the first half, 40-minute halves. So we're at the 25-minute mark. And the Whalers coming off a 2-1 loss just last night off island against Sandwich, a highly contested match there. And Whalers had to play a little shorthanded, and they are playing shorthanded today as some kids are off for college. Here's a nice run by Molly Bedell. A little give and go. Splits the defenders. Here's an opportunity for the Whalers on the side. Shot. Save made. It'll be a corner kick. Good shot on goal there. Chelsea Gross, one of the Whalers attackers, with a left-footed shot that the Spartans goaltender was able to make a nice save on. But it will be a corner kick here as Gross puts it in play. Good tight corner and another save made by the Spartans goaltender. Ball heading our way. First to the ball was Molly Bedell, but the Spartans quickly take possession. And Cam Dunn with some fancy footwork. She is one of the tri-captains here for the St. Mary's. Oh, beautiful spin move on that play. But the pass too far ahead as the Whalers defender is there. Molly Bedell plays it across. And the Whalers get it out of dangerous position momentarily. Again, Spartans have had 3 good shots on goal. Whalers have had their first couple of advances. And good defensive play there by Nantucket to get it out of harm's way momentarily. Whalers to throw it in far side. Couple of subs in. Number 24, Virginia Graham for Nantucket. Emma Woodbury gets a breather here off on the sideline. Good pass up, intercepted by the Whalers. Dunn able to stay with it with a spin move. Oh, offsides the call. Whalers fortunate there as St. Mary's able to intercept, but a little too aggressive, that back line for the Spartans. Free kick for Nantucket. Over the head of a couple of players, and that turf not as soft. But here's Cam Dunn, Hunter Lebrecht riding her, and good defense by the Whalers, forcing the intercept. Good run along the sidelines. That was Grace Schroeder. Pass over to midfield. Nice. Whalers got some numbers here. Run just a little ahead. As Amelia Fernandez, you could hear Coach Lebrecht advancing for some pressure. Here's Juliette Chevalier. That's a fun name. As Lebrecht unable to get there cleanly. Double team. St. Mary still has it. Here's a shot. Easily handled by Mad Myers off the bounce. And she'll toss it, trying to find Lebrecht. Unable to do so. No whistle as the Whalers able to force the turnover. Play comes across. Oh, nice move to avoid one. Be Whalers to throw it in here. Molly Bedell trots down to throw it in. A warm afternoon here from the Nobadeer Farm Fields. Barely any wind as we'll try it again. Ball headed right back to Bedell out of bounds, and she'll toss it in quickly again. Headed over the defender. Here's an opportunity for the Whalers. Shot! Just not quite enough on it to get it past the pink jersey of the St. Mary's goaltender. Puts it in play over the head, and Hunter Lebrecht advances it for Nantucket. As a handball called. So it'll be a free kick for the Whalers upcoming here. About 15 yards outside the box. Chelsea Gross will put it in here for Nantucket. Looking to do something here from long range. She puts it on net. Just out of play. Good opportunity there. We've seen her hit some shots from a good distance. This one sailed just wide of the net. Pressure applied over the head of Gross. And first to it is Nantucket. Chelsea Gross there. Good pass through. Oh, intercepted. Nice defensive play there to break up the advance. Play continues at midfield. Spartans intercept and looking to make a run on the wide side of the field. Nice tackle there as the Whalers keep it in play. Great play on defense. Play continues as the pass back goes to the Spartans goaltender. Through the legs, here's Hunter Lebrecht. She looks to make a move to the outside. Stops. Clean tackle there. And St. Mary's advances. Here's Dunn. Whalers are back, but advancing are the Spartans. Little give and go intercepted. Play continues, however, and the Spartans retain possession. And out of play, so St. Mary's will have a throw in here. Again, no score as we approach the 18-minute mark of the first half. St. Mary's Spartans all the way from Lynn, Massachusetts. Nice day to travel, that's for sure. Here's a shot, or actually a pass. Goes in deep. Good play by the Whalers defense. Nice run along the sidelines. Molly Bedell just advances it out of trouble. Dunn tries to get a leg on it, does so. Whalers are there. Play goes all the way to midfield. That's Rosie Sullivan in number 48, another one of the JV players that will get some good playing time here today. Here's a crossing pass. Shot goes up and over the net. Another good opportunity by St. Mary's, as that was over the head of Mad Myers, but fortunately over the head of everyone and over the net. So both teams have had some good opportunities. Unofficially, St. Mary's with 4 shots on goal, Whalers with 2 shots on goal. Here's Hunter Lebrecht, unable to get a clean leg on it. Dunn able to advance it, but the Whalers come away with it. Good play on defense. Grace Schroeder unable to keep it. And once again, the Spartans with some nifty footwork there along the far side. Advancing in. Stays with it. Here's a crossing pass. Tackle made. Myers dives on it. Great play and good reaction by Madden Myers to avoid any trouble. Here's Chelsea Gross with a chance to run. Advances it ahead to Rosie Sullivan. She's got some space along the far side. Defense catches up. That should be Whalers' ball, though. Nice play by Rosie Sullivan. Oh, no, they call it off, Rosie. So it'll be a free kick. Good run. The freshman, again, called upon to play some varsity action as she advances, causing some pressure. Here's Dunn. The crossing pass intercepted. Nice spin. Staying with it. Through one defender. Sullivan almost got to it there. Emma Woodbury with some nifty footwork as well. And we've got some time here. Coach Lebrecht calls timeout. We'll take a break here on the NSC and NCTV as we try and catch our breath here. Coming to you live from the turf fields on Nobadeer Farm Road. No score here, first half of action as the Whalers host the St. Mary Spartans.
The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. More than money, we need members. We need to build our community bigger and better to help our student athletes prepare for the next chapter in their life.
You won't be disappointed. We look forward to providing you with weekly updates and news. Until next time, remember, stay informed, stay inspired, and most importantly, stay connected, Whalers!
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit HighlineCruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Back to live action here from the Nobadeer Farm turf fields as the Whalers are hosting the Spartans. As you see, the Whalers able to throw it in, but St. Mary's quickly advances the other way. Good run by Laura Weber. She's all the way to the corner, looks to cross. Pass goes out of bounds. Myers will chase it and put it in with a free kick. So good advance, but nothing going on. There's number 38, Perry Devine. Again, another co-captain on the JV squad with looking to get some varsity action as number 24, Virginia Graham, will take a seat. Lebrecht unable to get to it. And here's Chelsea Gross right in front of us. Avoids one, poked out of play. It'll be a throw in for Nantucket. Emma Woodbury to throw it in. And headed out of play once again, so the Whalers gain about 15 yards on that play. And Woodbury will put it in once again. Gross there along with Rosie Sullivan and Hunter Lebrecht looking for Sullivan. Headed back and saved, but Woodbury is there. Tipped ahead. And up ahead now, advancing for the Spartans, but good defense once again by the Whalers. Here's Dunn advancing around one Whalers defender. She passes ahead. Saving it, but nice play by the Whalers defense and blasting it ahead to Hunter Lebrecht. She tries to advance, and that'll draw a whistle. Nice job. On the far end, again, that's number 38 just into the game, Perry Devine. Allison Escobar will line up here to blast it ahead for the Whalers. Couple of bounces. And Lebrecht with the header. Whalers trying to advance here, unable to do so. Gross, unable to get to the ball. She falls down and right to Bouchard, who looks to the wide side of the field, trying to be chased down by Perrin. Perry Devine unable to do so, so a throw in for the Spartans. Lots of activity out here. Youth soccer and some club teams. And of course, we are happy to be right here bringing you varsity girls soccer on an absolutely gorgeous day here on Nantucket. Devine chasing and will run out of room as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a quick sub in. Olivia DeSessa into the game for the Spartans, as the goalkeeper will put it in. And a nice play on the Whalers. Midfield here. Good footwork by both players as the Spartans advance. And fortunate for the Whalers there, good play on defense once again by Allison Escobar. She was able to poke it away, and the Whalers will get a free kick here. Still no score, under 10 minutes to play here in the first half, 9:14 and counting. Again, I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler Sports here in the NSC on YouTube, and we're happy to be presenting girls soccer. My first trip here over to the Nobadeer turf fields. Lots of activity today, though. The boys in action over at the high school. Volleyball in action earlier. Oh, nice footwork by Dunn to spin out of a couple of plays there. And offside the call, however, so the Whalers will put it in. Absolutely gorgeous day here on Nantucket. Good kick as Dunn gets the head on it to advance it back for the Spartans. Crossing midfield, and once again offsides called. Spartans just a step aggressive on that play. Whalers will put it in play here. Both teams have had a couple of chances here. Couple of saves made. Perry Devine unable to get to it. Lebrecht unable to make a play as the Spartans once again advance. Just a little too far ahead of Dunn, but she stays with it. Dunn tries to get it ahead all the way into the corner and rolling out of play. Another free kick upcoming for Nantucket. Looks like it'll be Emery Bouchard to put it in here for Nantucket. And no score here. Down to just about 7 minutes left here in the first half. Here's Lebrecht. Nice play by Emma Woodbury to get it up to Lebrecht. Here's an advance for Nantucket. Looks like it'll be a pass back to the goaltender. Easily handled. Good pressure by Perry Devine. The freshman turns around and sprints ahead. Tries to break up the play and forces a turnover. Nice run by Perry Devine there to just get enough. The throw-in goes a little too high over the head. Good pressure by Nantucket. Avoiding two defenders and advancing. Here's the Spartans on the run. They've got numbers. Pass goes across and, oh, just missing the crossing pass. Whalers fortunate there. A great opportunity. It went beyond Myers' hands, but unable to get a foot on it or a head on it was the Sharks player here. Look at the replay here. Crossing pass comes right into your grill. Wow, Whalers fortunate there. Still no score. So Devine comes off, needing a little attention. And that'll go out of bounds off the Spartans. So Whalers will get a throw in. Goes through one. Woodbury unable to get to it. Chelsea Gross there as well for the Whalers, but advancing is the Spartans. Good ride by number 13 there on defense. Fiona Keltz disrupting activity. Out of bounds to the Spartans, but that could have been something dangerous. Nice play by the Whalers. Toss in over the head of one. Schroeder there, Lebrecht there, as the Whalers get it out of harm's way here, nearly up to midfield. Here's Chelsea Gross with possession. Woodbury along the right side. Passes across to Lebrecht. Back to Gross. Little chip pass, not quite enough. And quickly back the other way come the Spartans. And it looks like Lebrecht might get to it. Not enough on the pass, and quickly cleared out by Emery Bouchard. Lobbed in, header. Whalers unable to clear. And finally, Escobar able to get a good leg on it. Oh, nice footwork by Woodbury there. Oh, nearly had Gross, and Woodbury blasts into the St. Mary's player, and it'll be foul whistled on number 28. Spartans to put it in. Fiona Dunn, number 3, will kick it ahead. And offside the call once again as Madden Myers advanced out of the closer to the edge of the box there to field it. Whalers able to put it in, but quickly intercepted. Gross up to Fiona Keltz. Good defense, and here's Dunn. Again, great footwork by Cam Dunn. Here's another advance shot, well wide of the net, as Myers was in good position there, guarding that corner. Again, in all NHS student camera operations here this afternoon. We'll get everybody's name mentioned on air here shortly. Once we reach halftime, I'll get all the spellings and make sure I pronounce everybody's name correctly. But 3 cameras, all operated by students. Again, Frank Schott doing the direction. Great stuff from him. We hope well wishes to Charles Douglas, our fearless leader. He's a little under the weather here, unable to make it out to the fields, but I know he's watching, making sure everything's running properly. Here's the Whalers advancing out of harm's way. Lebrecht able to get a good leg on it. Advance back to Lebrecht. Dunn, nice chip pass there. Lebrecht able to break it up, however. Still no score here, approaching 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll see if there's any extra time, but not a whole lot here as the Spartan attack runs out of room, and it'll be another free kick here upcoming for the Whalers. Unofficially, I have 5 shots on goal for St. Mary's, 3 shots on goal for the Whalers. Free kick advances up to Lebrecht. She heads it ahead. Spartans able to get the first feet on it. Here's Dunn. Advances around 1. Unable to get by Escobar. Poke checked away. And all the way up back to midfield. Around 1. And a whistle. That should be Whalers' ball. Again, a nice crowd here on an absolutely gorgeous day here on Nantucket. Chelsea Gross pokes it outside. Whalers looking to advance. That'll go out of bounds and should be a corner kick for Nantucket. It does roll out of play, so the Whalers will have an opportunity here from the corner. They actually make it a toss in. Headed out of play. We'll do it again as another quick advance here. Gross able to get to it. She'll send it across. Headed out. Still in the box. Here's an opportunity for the Whalers. And good defense there. Lebrecht unable to get a clean leg on it. Stays with it though. Still deep in the zone, but finally matriculating out of play. And a whistle foul called on number 13 there, Fiona Keltz. As the Whalers had what looked to be an opportunity, but good defense. Got an update from volleyball. Abington up 2-1. Woodbury tries to gain possession, but the Spartans are there. Dunn plays it across to the far side. Clean tackle, but out of play, so it'll be Whalers' ball to throw it in. Here's Lebrecht. Clock has not started on the scoreboard. We have 40 seconds left here, final minute. Fiona Kelt's able to control it, tips it ahead, but Spartans are there on defense. Final minute here in the first half. Dunn gets around one, looks to advance. Pass goes well ahead. And Mad Myers. So this will be an indirect kick here. This is a very good scoring opportunity on the error there, the pass back. You can't do that. So here's a serious opportunity, basically one little bit away from a penalty kick. Right at the end of the first half here, so the Spartans with a real chance here. Let's see what the Whalers can come up with defensively. See if Mad Myers can come up with a big save here. Dunn, kick, deflected, and Myers is there. Whalers avoid a late first half opportunity, and that is the whistle at the end of the first half. Both teams have run to a 0-0 score. Couple opportunities, including that free kick there late, just a few seconds left here. We'll take a break here and come back with second half action from the Nobadeer Farms turf fields here. Your Whalers have run to a 0-0 tie against the St. Mary Spartans. You're watching Whalers Athletics on the NSC and NCTV.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in and being part of a team, falling but getting back up. It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us, be a part of our community.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick,
the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit HighlineCruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
When you add resilient gardens to your outdoor spaces, you contribute to the long-term well-being of the island. Introduce yourself to the Nantucket Footprints virtual garden tours and find inspiration to cultivate biodiversity. The first tour of a native meadow, curated by the Nantucket Conservation Foundation, is now available for free at nantucketfootprints.org.
Whistle.
The board of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse and the coaches are wildly passionate about the sport of lacrosse and teaching it to Nantucket's kids. I'm Gary McCarthy, president of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse. The dedication of not only the players, but the parents and coaches to running this program is really inspiring.
So what I love about the Learn to Play program is when I show up every day, the kids are coming smiling and all they want to do is have fun.
This is my third year coaching the girls Learn to Play lacrosse team here. What I really like about it is that for those that are newer to sports, they're learning leadership skills, team building, communication. They're learning not only just how to pick up and pass and catch and shoot in lacrosse. There's so much more to be gained.
The beauty of this program is to grow the love of playing and then to grow the love of the game of lacrosse and playing the game of lacrosse.
I first got involved with Nantucket Youth Lacrosse back in 2012 when we had one U15 team, and it has grown tremendously. It has been incredible to be a part of such a program.
My passion for coaching I didn't know was there until I started. Being on the lacrosse board and helping out coaching has allowed me to kind of give back to Nantucket since it is such a wonderful community.
We're driven as a board to promote inclusiveness across social, cultural, and economic backgrounds. With your assistance, financial assistance, we've been able to do that. We've given scholarships for both registration and lacrosse equipment to over 60 kids. We've also partnered with the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club for all the first and second grade Learn to Play program and made the program completely free.
What this has done for us collectively with both teams has brought together a team spirit.
When I first moved here, I found myself kind of looking towards sports and my coaches and teammates to make relationships. But when I got on the practice field and strapped up, that's really where I took off.
It gives them an opportunity to meet their new friends that they may not see in the class all the time, have that team effort and support and friendships that are built. And it's also teaching them a new sport, which is really exciting as well.
Without the youth program, our high school team wouldn't be where we are today. A lot of that is because we've been able to bridge the gap between the youth program and the high school program. They all work together. They start working on plays when they're in U11, U13, and then they fine-tune them at U15, and it gives us the opportunity to grow.
And that's what it is. It's a pipeline. And if the bigger you can start the pipeline early, the more the high school is going to benefit in the end.
The time that they're able to spend together on the boat, on the bus, hanging out, our 50-minute game is actually an 8-hour game. These girls grow up together, they learn to work together, they learn how to travel together. It's one of the better organizations on the island, and I'm proud to say I was a part of it.
Look, this doesn't happen without you. We love the sport, we love what we're doing as a group. As I say, the board is extremely passionate, not just about lacrosse, but at building a community, a lacrosse community inside of Nantucket's community. So thank you, we're very appreciative.
Whenever NCTV covers one of our games, I think it's awesome.
We have been able to capture so much incredible athletic history. You know, it feels like we've been a part of it as much as the kids have been.
A lot of people have prior obligations, maybe they can't make the event, and they still get to watch it and watch a great broadcast, see their kid playing.
It's nice for the parents, grandparents, and family that can't come or are not on the island to be able to see it, even if they can't attend in person. So I think that meant a lot to them.
The technology that we need is, it's not cheap. There are certain costs that go into this to make this happen. My hope for the broadcast is to just build the crew numbers, get more students involved, maybe add a few more cameras here and there, but, ultimately, we're here to grow. The more hands on deck, the better this can be, and ultimately that just comes back to the Nantucket community.
We're excited to take on soccer because it's coming. We're there, we're ready. Want to welcome you back to the Nobadeer Farm turf fields here as the Whalers have switched sides with the Spartans. As we begin the second half of play, it'll be the Spartans to put it in. No score, 0-0 our score here, but plenty of opportunities from both teams. I've unofficially 6 shots on goal for the Spartans, including a free kick just outside the box there, or an indirect kick, I should say. The Whalers back passed to netminder Madden Myers. She played with her hand, which I got an explanation from the referees. You can play it, but you cannot play it with your hand, so that is an illegal touch. And the Spartans were able to get indirect kick, but Myers was there for the save. Here's an advance for the Whalers as we are just underway here in the second half. Our scoreboard clock not working very well, but we will keep indirect time here as we have our own scoreboard. Whalers, Hunter Lebrecht plays it at midfield up. Grace Schroeder able to get a chest on it and unable to keep it in possession. Advanced up, Myers will get to it. And she's able to grab that one and we'll look for a blue jersey. Here's Dunn. She makes a move to avoid one. Free run. Oh, nice defense there by Escobar to break it up. Dunn coming off a 3-goal performance against Fenwick. Just beyond Woodbury there. Here's Dunn once again. Lebrecht gets poked in the face and poked away nicely by the Whalers defense. St. Mary's there. In on Myers, and she'll scoop it up and quickly toss it out. Far side, Chelsea Gross. And out of bounds off the St. Mary's player. Again, want to thank all involved here in getting us set up. Frank Schott doing a great job. 3 cameras in operation by our students this afternoon. As the back and forth here continues in the middle part of the field. Lebrecht plays it ahead. Dunn. Along the sidelines, played ahead by Valentina De La Rocha. She hustles it down, avoids one, crossing pass. Myers is there. Tosses it over to Lebrecht. Couple of heads, Dunn is there to intercept. That's a good matchup, good talent there, both sides. Dunn using her body, gets off a shot, tipped. Myers there, and still loose. Myers finally jumps on it and quickly gets it ahead. By far the best opportunity here in the second half, and an errant pass, another turnover. Tipped away, but here's Dunn, number 21 for St. Mary's. She'll back pass it as it played all the way back to the W. No score here. Some impressive possession here by St. Mary's. Couple of opportunities. Myers has been up to the task. And good defense there by Ruby Stedman. Whalers advance. Matriculating up is Chelsea Gross. Bouchard unable to control. And play continues along the midfield stripe. Here's Escobar. And she'll let it roll out of bounds wisely. It'll be a free kick for Nantucket. 5 minutes into the second half here. Still no score from the Nobadeer fields here. Turf field, beautiful field here for soccer and lacrosse. Lots of activity out here. Whalers able to get to it. Fernandez advances, ridden off. And saving it before it goes out of bounds, but feet out of bounds, so that'll be a Whalers throw in here. It'll be Grace Schroeder looking for Woodbury. Lebrecht got a leg on it, but here comes the Spartans the other way. Nice defense, poked away, beautiful. Blasted high up into the air, headed Whalers are there. Battle for it along the sidelines, and out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for St. Mary's. Still no score here. Callie Alavai, number 15. Excuse my pronunciation if I missed that one. Oh, good spin out of the Whalers' initial defense. Here's an opportunity. Crossing pass in. Myers breaks it up. And we've got a player down. She was a collision as the crossing pass came through. Let's hope everybody's okay. She's up. Crossing pass by Della Rocha. And Myers got tangled up. The Whalers again fortunate there. Mad Myers to put it in. Escobar gets to it. A couple players go down once again as the play continues here. Chelsea Gross centers it. Cross midfield. Unable to connect as the St. Mary's defender is there. Here's Dunn at midfield. Lebrecht forces her to back pass. And here's Hunter Lebrecht able to take over possession. She tries to pass it over. Unable to connect. And here's Dunn. Nice side swipe kick to get it out of harm's way by the Whalers defender. A run for the ball. Able to save it. Here's De La Rocha. Crossing pass once again. Whalers are there. Unable to clear. Shot done. Myers with a save. So a couple of shots here early as Mad Myers up to the task. And Fernandez unable to play it or keep it in play, and St. Mary's will once again throw it in. Callie Alavi. Fernandez was there to get the head on it. And out of play. That one's coming up our way. Oh, nicely played there by our I&M reporter. Toss in. And off St. Mary's. That'll be Whalers' ball. Nicely done by Schroeder. She'll throw it in here for Nantucket. Fernandez able to get to it first, pokes it ahead, and she gets it back, unable to keep it in play. Good thought by Woodbury, just a step too late was Fernandez. This has been the battle one-on-one, Lebrecht and Dunn. She makes a move and advances. Here's De La Rocha trying to save it, unable to do so. Runs out of space, so free kick coming for Nantucket. Still no score. We've played just about 10 minutes here in the second half. Again, a few opportunities for both teams, but St. Mary's has been the aggressor here this afternoon. The Whalers coming off a 2-1 loss to Sandwich off Island just yesterday. St. Mary's hasn't played since Wednesday, so they've had a couple days of rest here. But the Whalers bringing the activity and have been very good on defense. Escobar has broken up a few plays, and again, plenty of activity. 7 shots on goal I have. Mad Myers has been exceptional in net. And she has it right here. Lebrecht makes a run for it, and she takes it over. Ooh, Lebrecht called for a hole. Maybe Woodbury whistled there. Looked like Lebrecht had a free run, but it'll be St. Mary's to put it in here off the foul. And advancing a little bit more for the free kick. Here's Dunn. Oh no. Can't catch the number here. We'll see who puts it in. Whalers first to get to it. Here's Schroeder. Nice pass a little bit behind Woodbury. She'll advance it to Fernandez. Fernandez looking for Schroeder. Unable to find her. Lebrecht gives a run, but here's Dunn with some free space. Good ride by Lebrecht. Dunn gets a leg on it and scores! St. Mary's finds the net. Finally, the 8th shot on goal, and Cam Dunn, number 21, finds the net for the Spartans as a relatively quiet play turns into a scoring play. Cam Dunn from some distance able to find the net. Whalers will put it in here now, down 1-0 here. She has been the aggressor all day. Here's the Whalers with a run. Shot, save made. So 0-0 Eleni Echeverria, the goaltender, able to make a save there as the Whalers just have their 4th shot on goal. Again, unofficial numbers here. There's officials I need though. Echeverria up to midfield. And as the Whalers now down 1-0, they're going to have to get a little more aggressive here as the St. Mary's Spartans up from Lynn, Massachusetts. Here's Fernandez. Looking to find Schroeder, unable to do so cleanly, but she gets to it. And here's Lebrecht. Ball up ahead. Nice effort. Here's Escobar who gets to it. Sends it back up to De La Rocha. Schroeder able to get to it for Nantucket. She'll play it up. Here's Emma Woodbury. Up ahead. Nobody back behind. Back pass. She's going to have to kick it. And does so. Here's Lebrecht, number 7. Up ahead here. As play continues along the midfield stripe here. I want to thank you for joining us here for Whalers Girls Varsity Soccer. We've played 14 minutes here in the second half. Whalers now down 1-0 off of a Cam Dunn goal. She got the right foot from about 30 yards out and found the net past Madden Myers, a diving Madden Myers. And the Spartans have been the aggressor here this afternoon, but we'll see if the Whalers can charge and put some more pressure on here. Midfield, poked away, nicely done by the Whalers. Good defensive pressure. Pass back, and that will sail out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in for Nantucket here right in front of us. Looks like Schroeder will put it in. Graham looking to play it along the sidelines. Broken up. Pass up ahead. Nice little give and go. Here's number 11 on the advance. Maeve Cohane. She's got some room. Whalers recover. Here's a deep shot by Dunn. And that one sails over. That's Fiona Dunn, number 3. You can see her getting ready for it. And a very warm afternoon here in the mid-70s on the island. So we have a Spanish version upcoming here this evening once we upload it. Our first ever Spanish speaking commentation as the Whalers get it here at midfield, looking to advance. Intercepted by Dunn. She's got a goal and looking to make a run here as she passes to herself. She's got some space. Crosses in front. Oh, missed opportunity as once again collision in the net or near the net as Madden Myers able to get to it or just position herself in front of the offensive player there to avoid yet another goal here. The Spartans have scored one. And looking for Lebrecht, nicely done to avoid one, and she'll advance. She keeps it in play. Hunter Lebrecht looking to make a move. Good run by number 7, and she gets by another defender. Looking to cross here. Runs out of space and perhaps a little steam as well. Good run and advance by Hunter Lebrecht. And out of bounds as Molly Bedell able to get to it. Slows up the advance for St. Mary's. It'll be number 15, Alavy, to throw it in for the Spartans. Again, they are up 1-0 here. Down under 23 minutes to play. Fiona Kelt's able to get to it. Collision, but no whistle. Incidental. Good physical play there as Schroeder intercepts. Good advance by the Whalers. Poke checked away. And St. Mary's back the other way. Here's Dunn. And no whistle. De La Rocha with the pass. Here's an opportunity. Another shot on goal. Oh, good defense. Still alive in the box. Blocked again. Whalers able to get to it.
Is that offside? Time out, sir. Time out.
So Coach Lebrecht calls timeout as it was offsides. The call there is an aggressive advance, thwarted by the defense. We'll take a break here. 1-0 now. St. Mary's with the lead on a second half goal scored right here. So the Whalers got some work to do here. Down 1-0.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit myricklaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Down 1-0 off of a Cam Dunn goal from St. Mary's. She had a blast from about 30 yards out that found the net. Perfectly placed shot beyond the diving Madden Myers, and they have been the aggressors here with 9 shots on goal, just 4, again, unofficial numbers for the Whalers. Whalers will put it in here. Free kick off the offsides whistle. Played through Hunter Lebrecht, and the St. Mary's defender. Able to get it all the way through to Madden Myers. She will gobble it up and look for a blue jersey. Gross unable to get to it. Here's Woodbury. Tips it to the side. And number 11, Maeve Cohane, able to get to it, but unable to keep it in play. She's been a spurt of energy for St. Mary's. Here's Lebrecht, warded off. And passed into the middle, but a blue jersey will get there first. Here's Woodbury. Nearly a little give and go opportunity there, and here's an advance. Here's Cohane trying to run to it first. Bedell able to get there first. She keeps it in play, and Cohane now looks to cross and kicks it out of bounds. So nicely done by Bedell to keep it in play momentarily, able to force the errant pass. So Laura Weber in for Maeve Cohane. Some good energy from her, as the Whalers will put it in here. Kicked up the head, looking for Woodbury, but she finally does get to it here. Poked ahead and unable to keep it in play was Weber, who just entered the ball game. Again, we are in the second half of play. 17 and a half minutes left. Whalers down 1-0. Very competitive game. St. Mary's comes in 4-1-1, playing out of that Catholic Central Conference. They beat Bishop Fenwick 3-1 in their last game, and they're looking to make a trip over here. First ever meeting for girls soccer between these two squads. Happy to have you along here on the NSC on YouTube, and of course channel 1072 locally here on Nantucket. You can enjoy a Spanish version of this. And the referees have stopped play here for a water break. Again, wisely done here. We do have a St. Mary's player trying to catch her breath and a little overheated. So we'll take a break here on the NSC and NCTV, as well as a forced water break here will stop play. Whalers down 1-0 here in the second half.
The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. More than money, we need members. We need to build our community bigger and better to help our student athletes prepare for the next chapter in their life.
Whenever NCTV covers one of our games, I think it's awesome.
We have been able to capture so much incredible athletic history. You know, it feels like we've been a part of it as much as the kids have been.
A lot of people have prior obligations, maybe they can't make the event, and they still get to watch it and, you know, watch a great broadcast, see their kid playing.
It's nice for the parents, grandparents, and family that can't come or are not on the island to be able to see it, even if they can't attend in person. So I think that meant a lot to them.
The technology that we need is, you know, it's not cheap. You know, there are certain costs that go into this to make this happen. My hope for the broadcast is to just build the crew numbers, get more students involved, you know, maybe add a few more cameras here and there, but, you know, ultimately.
Want to welcome you back to live action here. Coming to you live from the Nobadeer turf fields here on Nantucket. 20 minutes left here in the second half of play. Whalers will toss it in. They are down 1-0 as the Spartans found the net here in the second half off of a Cam Dunn kick from about 30 yards out. Toss goes to Lebrecht. She avoids one. Nicely done. Hunter Lebrecht with a run. Poked away. Nicely done by number 12, Angelina Umi. Played back. And all the way through, here's number 10, Laura Weber. Able to chase it down. She's going to look to cross. Unable to do so, deflected away. Back to Alavi. She plays it in. And the kick will go well wide of the net. I believe that was number 14, Andrea Basta. From just outside that 30-yard mark. Whalers to put it in here. Gross gets to it first. And out of bounds, it'll be throw in for St. Mary's. Daniela Leo running on for St. Mary's. St. Mary's able to get an advance. Cross goes in. Myers out of net, and she will get to it first. Nice reaction by Madden Myers. A wide throw. Whalers unable to chase it down. Woodbury there to break it up for Nantucket, however, and they are now on the advance. A little give and go attempt. Stopped by Alavi. And here's St. Mary's on the advance. Good move to find some space. Unable to get a shot off there. That was number 14, Andrea Basta with the advance. And here's Escobar with a quick kick up to Woodbury. And here's Basta with a nice move to avoid one. Poked out and will roll out of play. Looks like a corner kick. Upcoming for St. Mary's. So another opportunity for St. Mary's. And it's a toss-in, actually, not a corner kick. So much more difficult play there for both teams. And Whalers get the toss in here now. Good defense by Schroeder to break it up. Woodbury got a little kick there. Mad Myers. A little tricky play there, but she comes up with it on the crossing pass. Myers blasts one high into the air. St. Mary's able to get there first, however. Dunn with a good body. Broken up. And out of play. Up ahead, here's Lebrecht, right along the sidelines. Gets around Dunn. Dunn uses the body. So a direct kick upcoming for Nantucket as the red jersey whistled for a play on. Whalers will get an opportunity. Here's Fiona Keltz. Lines it up. And she'll look for a blue jersey here as the Whalers down 1-0. Need something special to happen here. Up ahead. Played through, and St. Mary's is there defensively. Again, good defense, and quickly up ahead. Bedell able to get ahead on it, but blasted out ahead of the play, trying to chase it down, and unable to do so. Great effort there by number 2, Olivia DeSessa, for St. Mary's. All for naught, however, as the Whalers will now put it in. As we are approaching 15 minutes to play here in the second half. And up ahead looking for Woodbury. And a handball, that'll be Whalers as number 15, Kelly Alavi, got the hand up. So Nantucket will get a direct kick here. Lebrecht advances it up ahead. And that'll go out of bounds, so a throw in for the Whalers here. Number 13, Fiona Keltz, able to get to it. Looking for a blue jersey, finds one. Louisa Benny, number 20 there with the play, over to Woodbury. Woodbury, oh, nice intercept there. And Kelt's able to get to it. And here's Chelsea Gross. Looking for some helpers, some friends. She makes an advance on the defender. Gross still keeps it, looking across. Does so. Lebrecht there with the header. Shot, score! Stick-to-itiveness by the Whalers. And a great play by Hunter Lebrecht as we look at it here. Chelsea Gross with the advance. And the Whalers draw even at 1 apiece. Lebrecht able to head it to herself and finds the net, and we're even at 1. Great stuff by Nantucket. St. Mary's puts it in, so 2 goals scored here in the second half, 1 from each team. As the Whalers score with just over 13 minutes to play here in the second half, once again coming from behind. They have shown grit and determination all season long, and here they are advancing once again. Lebrecht challenges and keeps the pressure on. What a great individual effort with the header. Oh, nice advance to poke it away. Woodbury there, unable to get to it. And she chases it down now. Woodbury avoids one. Pass goes to the wide side. Chelsea Gross making a run, unable to get there in time. Advance here for St. Mary's. Once again, even. Now 1 goal apiece. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Whalers to throw it in. Once again, thanks very much for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV as we bring you our second ever girls soccer game. What an incredible match here. High competition, and the Whalers have just drawn even here as they were able to find the net. That's an advance here. It'll be Bedell trying to chase it down, and actually Fiona Kells, number 13, able to get to it, and it'll be a free kick for Nantucket. As we are in the final days of our Snap Raise fundraiser, I want to thank a couple people. Adrian Lombardi with a generous donation, Marion Jenkinson and Jana Duart also in on the fund. Still time here as you can jump on our Instagram page at Sports Connection, and in the link, any little bit will help as we again look to bring more coverage here. Love to get over and get those boys a game as well, as they are enjoying some success. Here's an advance done, looking to make a move, gets through one, gets through another. Escobar there, but a great shot once again. That's shot number 10 unofficially, as Escobar able to just get in the way enough, and Mad Myers with another key save for Nantucket. Off the defender. And here's Chelsea Gross along the sidelines making the play. She's warded off initially, stays with it, out of bounds to the Whalers. So a throw in for Nantucket here. As once again, the Whalers trying to come from behind to win. And a great come from behind win against Abington. Here's Lebrecht inside, shot. Oh, just off the mark, kept in play. Shot, scores! Woodbury stays with it and able to ward a couple of defenders off, and she finds the net for Nantucket. 2-1 Whalers. They've scored 2 goals in a matter of 4 minutes of play. Great stuff from the Whalers. 2 attacks, 2 shots, 2 scores. Emma Woodbury with the stick-to-itiveness that time, able to find the net. As we approach 9 minutes on the clock, the Whalers have struck twice here to take the lead. Good play here by the Whalers defense. Woodbury warded off initially. Here's Dunn. She's been very active and very good with her body. She tries to get through 2 Whalers defenders, able to do so. Pass goes in. Shot blocked. So a corner upcoming for St. Mary's as the activity and action on the offensive ends continues. Again, want to welcome anyone from the other side of the pond here from Lynn, Massachusetts joining us. You have seen a great soccer match here in Division 4. Crossing pass goes in off the corner. Lebrecht there. She's warded off, but Benny over to Woodbury. Play continues here as Fiona Kelt's able to get to it. No whistle off the Woodbury. And it'll be a toss in for Nantucket. Rosie Sullivan in there, number 48. Lebrecht gets it over to Rosie Sullivan. But here's Dunn for St. Mary's. She advances it. Escobar is there as well as Myers, who comes out of net to make a play. Far side of the field. St. Mary's there. Kicked back, nicely done by the Whalers midi. Back to Echeverria. She's been beaten twice here in close proximity as the Whalers have gained the lead here for the first time in the match. All 3 goals have been scored here in the second half. Here's Dunn once again looking to advance it. Does so. Myers out of net, able to kick it away. St. Mary's keeps it, but kicks it too far ahead of the offense. So it'll be a free kick upcoming for the Whalers. Up 2-1 here as we approach 6.5 minutes to play. Whalers looking to even their record at 4-4-1. St. Mary's comes in at 4-1-1 out of that Catholic Central Conference. And it'll be out of play again. Whalers with another free kick here. And they will play it from the far side here as Madden Myers will put it in play. Looking for Emma Woodbury, I'm assuming. Yep, she gets a leg on it, but unable to hold possession here. Escobar, dangerous position, but able to get to it. Here's Dunn. A little give and go. Dunn able to get a leg on it, but Myers will gobble it up easily for yet another save. Again, that's shot number 12 unofficially for St. Mary's, but the key number on the board is Whalers have 2 goals. Hunter Lebrecht and Emma Woodbury scoring here in the second half to give the Whalers a 2-1 lead. Here's another advance by Nantucket. Gross still with it here in the corner. Woodbury on the far side. Gross will keep it in. Gets a leg on it. And no whistle. Contact in the box, but no whistle. And here's St. Mary's the other way. Good defense to break it up. Well played. Dunn was on the run, looking to advance here in the final moments. We're approaching 5 minutes to play. Throw in for St. Mary's. Whalers hold a 2-1 lead. Whistle with a free kick coming here, a direct kick. We'll see what head coach Patty Curran can dial up here as his team now down 2-1. First lead for Nantucket here. Came at the 9-minute mark in and well wide of the net as Myers will come up with it and look for a free kick here. 12 shots on goal officially for St. Mary's. They have been the aggressors here today, but the Whalers have taken advantage of their 6 shots and found the net twice. Here's Woodbury. She advances it ahead, but it is a white jersey there to make the play back to midfield over Dunn's head, but she'll get to it here. Handball, I believe. And that will be St. Mary's with an indirect kick here upcoming just outside the box. So this is a dangerous play here as St. Mary's looks to keep the pressure on. The scoreboard clock has stopped at 5 minutes, so we'll have to trust the referees here. This is a tough spot just outside the box here. A very key play for Nantucket as they look to hold a 2-1 lead. It'll be Fiona Dunn, number 3, with an opportunity here from about 20 yards. Shot. Save made by Myers. What an effort by Mad Myers. Perfect kick. Wow. Oh, they said the ball went out of bounds. I didn't see that, but let's see what they do. Looks like a corner kick upcoming for St. Mary's. As Coach Lebrecht screams out instructions here, it'll be a corner kick. Great save by Mad Myers there. Kick comes through. Myers is there. In front. A scrum. Another kick hits the side of the net, and the Whalers avoid a catastrophe late in the game here. Wow. Almost both teams almost entirely inside the Whalers off defensive box here as the Whalers put it in quickly. Advancing it up, Gross there. Unable to keep it in as she tumbles out of bounds. St. Mary's will throw it in here. Again, not sure exactly of the time, but we got to be running close here. Nice defensive kick out of harm's way momentarily. Intercepted by Lebrecht, kicks it to midfield. Triple teamed. Whalers get to it. Midfield, here's Lebrecht playing it. This has been the one-on-one move here the whole time. She used her body nicely, gets a kick on it, goes well wide of the mark as Cam Dunn just trying anything she can to get it on net. A minute 8 left here in the second half as the Whalers look to close out the game here as Madden Myers will put it in play off the free kick. And actually it's Schroeder who looks for a blue jersey, unable to find it, and it'll be a throw in for St. Mary's. So maybe one final advance here for St. Mary's. They quickly get it in. Hunter Lebrecht able to draw. No whistle. Woodbury out of bounds to Nantucket. So we'll stop the clock with not sure how many seconds left, but a injury to Cam Dunn as she got kicked in the shin. She'll have to come off here as the Whalers await. And it'll be Nantucket to throw it in here. Number 13, Fiona Kels, who's playing a fantastic game, along with the entire Whalers squad here to come back from 1-0 here in the second half. They've scored twice, and now looking to close it out here in the final moments. And they now advance it to midfield. Another throw-in. Woodbury unable to play it. Kelts advances. She pokes it ahead. Good ride. Woodbury gets to it. Out of bounds to Nantucket. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Final moments of play here in the second half. Whalers with a 2-1 lead. Looking for Woodbury. She's got it along the sideline here. Back to Kels. Advances it in, and that will go out of bounds. And that's it. The Whalers have won behind 2 goals in the second half. Harper Lebrecht able to get to it and put the Whalers even, and it was Emma Woodbury with the game winner. And the Whalers move to 4-4-1. St. Mary's with a game effort, but they fall to 4-2-1. And we'll have a long ride back to Lynn, Massachusetts. Great win here, a non-conference win, but again, now we're into tournament points here, so a big win at home for head coach Doug Lebrecht and his staff. Again, thanks very much to our entire student crew here. 3 cameras behind Frank Schott's direction. And again, you can enjoy a Spanish version of this game coming up here tonight once we get back to the office and download it. As you've seen, both teams, Madden Myers, a fantastic game in net as she thwarted unofficially 13 shots from the St. Mary's squad. But it is the Whalers prevailing here this afternoon behind goals from Harper Lebrecht and Emma Woodbury. We're going to tag on out of here and enjoy the rest of this afternoon here as the Whalers come up with a big victory. We'll take a quick break here, see if we can't grab a player for a quick interview. We're watching Whalers Athletics. Come right back here as we try and grab one of our Whalers players. Whalers win 2-1. We'll be right back.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit HighlineCruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to the Nobadeer turf fields here as the Whalers prevail 2-1. I'm hanging out with the goalkeeper. We're going to give you player of the game here today because, man, you faced a lot of shots, 13 shots, and as you said, this is a highly ranked team in Division 4. You guys came in much lower ranked, but we throw the numbers out when we're playing at home. How does it feel? I mean, the pressure on those corner kicks, what's more pressure filled for you as far as the goalkeeper? Because you know you're the last line of defense. Somebody advancing in the middle or those corner kicks?
I'd honestly say a corner because there's just so much going on. Like, even on that one, I probably should have yelled out keeper, and I jumped over my own teammates. So
yeah, and a couple of collisions there in that second half.
Yeah, they were
It
getting
was
really mad.
a little physical activity. Number 21 just really aggressive with her body, and she's got a wicked right leg. She found the net, but our Whalers prevail. They scored a couple behind you,
really
in front
proud.
of you. Yeah, absolutely. You should be proud, and we're happy to just be here and bring Whalers Nation your wonderful victory here. So who do you guys play next?
On Tuesday, we have a game. I'm not sure who it's against, but we get a rest day for once.
Yeah, I know, back-to-back games here. That sandwich game was certainly a very competitive game, but congratulations and best of luck on the rest of the season.
Definitely a team win.
Absolutely, yeah. The defense played very well in front of you. Escobar had some great relief. I'll let you go celebrate with your teammates.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Madden Myers, our goalkeeper, as the Whalers prevail 2-1 here on the home field. We'll be back here very shortly on the NSC and NCTV with our final thoughts, but Whalers win 2-1. Want to welcome you back for our final thoughts here as the Whalers prevail 2-1 over the St. Mary's Spartans in a come-from-behind victory. They scored 2 goals in the second half. Want to thank our student camera operators. Great job. 3 cameras, all operated by Nantucket High School students. And we will have our first ever Spanish version of a Whalers athletic event coming up. We'll download it, and it will be in Spanish for those of you that would like to enjoy the game in Espanol. That's great stuff. Breaking new grounds here on NCTV and the NSC. As usual, we're above the game here. Can't wait to listen to that. And most importantly, the Whalers win here 2-1. They will have a game Tuesday at Falmouth or against Falmouth. So another big matchup for Coach Lebrecht and his crew as they even their record up at 4-4-1. We'll sign off here from the Nobadeer Farm turf fields. As you can see, some other players getting ready to play here. So let's get off the field here. Whalers win 2-1. We'll see you soon here, Whalers Nation. Have a great weekend.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit myricklaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.